Check out this video as we give you the buy-to-let mortgage update for September 2021.
Indeed, right. So I wanted to give a little roundup. So being a broker, working with investors around the country, I kind of get to see a bit like Tim trends form in terms of transactions, etc. So whilst rents are down in London, and that's been widely publicised in terms of people kind of pandemic-wise moving outwards, the opposite, the effect of that is the complete opposite outside of London. So rents are up by up to 25% on pre-pandemic levels. There are waiting lists now in terms of for decent properties. Quite often now when agents are listing properties, within hours, they're putting a message up there saying that they're taking no more viewings on it. And or like a house sale, they're actually stacking up renters along the street to actually go and bid higher than the advertised price to get it, which is quite amazing, isn't it? And also, the flip side of that as well is that listed properties to rent are 50% down on where they were 12 months ago. So that again echoes the fact that there are not enough properties to go around, especially family homes of 3 or more bedrooms. They are particularly well sought after, as I guess people realised that they couldn't live with each other. Till death do us part really wasn't. It was till pandemic do us part. There we go. I just thought I'd give that a little bit. If we could go on to the next slide, Simon. Okay, I just wanted to highlight a trend that's kind of coming on. So there's the emergence of the green buy-to-let mortgage, i.e. EPC of C or better. Effectively, it's quite hard to get a C or better rating. You definitely do need to put in a bit of work. There are lenders out there that will allow you to capital raise as well. So you can capital raise against the property, spend the money on the property to improve its EPC rating, and then go on to their specialised green product. So some of these start at 1.99% for a limited company mortgage. So that is incredibly cheap. It's almost comparable to non-limited company borrowing. However, you have got to make, it's got to be an A grade efficiency. So yeah, that's a growing trend. I expect to see get more competitive in that area, which will help drive down rates on non-EPC qualifying type or better EPCs. So those are my contact details there. Please do reach out if I can be of help, etc., etc. If we don't get your question answered, please fire it to me on those details. Thank you.
Before we go any further, I want to explain that there are many live events that you can register for free. There are 4 events that's showing HK to UK to help people move from Hong Kong to the UK. The Property Expert Panel. If you're a property investor and property developer, this will be very useful for you. Tax Q&A. If you want to ask proactive tax questions in regards to structures and how to mitigate tax in the future. And finally, UK tax return Q&A, as it says, to deal with questions in relation to your tax returns before you submit it to HMRC. Don't forget that these events are live and will be shown on YouTube the day after. So why not register today, start saving tax tomorrow.